All right, I'm looking at another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with smack. Hopefully the puzzle is not planning to smack us too hard with the lies. So I want to assume the M and the C are true, and then I can, do you have one of the gray ones be the lie? I mean, we could do something with, I was gonna say we could do something with the CK, but I'm not sure if I really like that. We could do something like, but then we have to do clams, and that would be two. What if we did SC, and then what? We could do scums. I don't know if I like that. What we could do is we could do claim. That would work. Instead of clam, do claim, and then we don't have to try and put the S at the end. Okay, so so what do we know from that? Not much. Let's assume the CL are true. Could we do something if the M was the lie? Oh, you'd have to have an I though then. If the M was the lie, it would have to be here. But then the C and the M would be true. Yeah, you'd have to have an S or a K then. That's not gonna work. So the M can't be the lie, I don't think. The M can't be the lie. The M is true, which means there is an M, which means this is probably true unless the M is second. All right, so editor Scott jumping in here. So the observant among you may have noticed that past Scott just looked at what happens if the M is a lie because it's supposed to be green, and then said, well, obviously M can't be a lie. You may have noticed that that was not necessarily true, and past Scott will eventually realize that slowly. So be sure to go down in the comments and leave a message for past Scott telling him how dumb and slow he is. And for those who are yelling at their screen right now, you can continue yelling if you want to, but Scott's not going to realize his mistake for quite a while, but he'll get there eventually. Anyways, now back to dumb, slow, past Scott and the rest of his solve. In which case, either the I is the lie and it's an we could do something like, well, you could do clump, except there's no lie in smack then. So if there's no A, and you're doing the CL and the M, can you do clima? Is that a word? I mean, it would fit with the number of lies. Let's see if I can, it's not a word. I didn't think that was a word. Because the problem is, if you have an A in there, then there needs to be an I, and this isn't a thing either. So I don't think we can have an A if the CL are true. So the I would be the lie. You would need to have an F, an S, or a K. K's not going to work. You're pretty much going to have to do this. But then you've got to have, the middle letter has to be a new letter. I don't think that works. So I don't think the C and L can both be true, which means one of those is a lie, which means I think these are true. What if we did M-I-L and assume there's no C? Maybe the C's are both lies. I mean, we could do... Oh, but if the L is somewhere else, then it's a lie. Right. If there's no... So the C or the L has to be true, basically. Right, so the M can't be at the beginning, because it would have to be ML. So the M is definitely third or fourth. And if you're doing L second... I want to do climb, but we can't. Because there would be no lie in the first word. We could do blimp. Blimp would work. Okay, so, well, we know this is a lie, or we're pretty sure that's the lie, because we're pretty sure there's an M in the word, which means this is true, which means the C is the lie. It could be because there's a C somewhere else, but if there's a B, now we know there's a B, L-I... And the M's got to be there, so it's got to be this, which makes me think climb. But it can't be climb. Because then, what? What else could that be? Okay, now I'm confused. Because that is telling me that it has to be this. So we've made an error somewhere. Because it can't be. Okay. So the M can't be the lie here. Because if the M is the lie, the rest of these are true. And it has to be L-I-M-B, which would be climb. So the M can't be the lie. The M has to be true. So all of the stuff I said before is wrong. So there's no M. These are all true. Okay, well, that still makes this true. Probably the L. So CLI is what I'm thinking now, I guess. And then we could do cling, I guess. Yeah, okay, that works. I don't know why I thought the M had to be in the word. All right, well, sometimes you make a logical error like that early on, and it carries on throughout, and it takes a few guesses before you figure out that you made an error. But that's all right, I still got there in 3, so not too big a deal. So let me know if you claimed something that was erroneous like I did today, and the puzzle smacked you around a little bit, or if you clung on to good logic and got it quickly. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.